Hello traders, this is the DAX we're looking at on the daily chart, and you can see we've got very extended up here. This is a key fib level, and mistakenly I kept on the buy side, but did switch and actually got my stop out money back and a little bit more. All we've done is come in contact with the daily 8, so we did get up here or even some way away from the 8. If we start closing underneath the 8, then this could be in trouble and we're going to start inching our way down. Alright, with ECB on Thursday, I suspect we may just sort of hover around in this area and then break one way or the other. This has all been on the back of a strong euro, because what we are seeing is a new low in this range and a close above next day. So that's actually a buy signal. Okay, it was what sometimes happens is if you've got the contract market, which is driving these are the bears and these are the bulls. So these guys are buying, these guys are selling. So these guys have borrowed all of the contracts to return back to the pot once they've taken profits. So they are now taking profits. So all the bears that were borrowed contracts here are having to sell them back to take profits. So that's why we're seeing a bounce, because basically so many people are short down here that we're getting a short covering rally. So profit taking from the bears has created that bounce. Can it go further? Yes, I think it can go further. But what we tend to see with the euro is a lot of selling, a few days of buying, selling again, a couple of days of buying, selling again. So I think we may get another couple of days or more buying, and if the ECB is going to ease again, then we should see this crank to the downside. But that is a buy signal. Right, quick look at the pound US dollar. Tough trades. Decent support down here at 150, selling at the highs. I'm just steering clear of it. Pound yen, I've been very bullish this one. It's very congested. We talked about the congestion at 186. Somebody asked me in the room about 186. I said, yep, it's very congested. That's the 50 and the 200 EMA up there. So that's going to take a big push to get that through that. In the meantime, this is potentially a bearish consolidation, because if we now break 184.80, this could just roll down. So this year, unfortunately, does tend to be a bit sideways for forex, and this year is no exception. Of course, it's such a hectic first day of the month, and we have ECB easing decision on Thursday and a US rate decision on the 16th. So most likely scenario, I'd love to see these dollar and yen pairs push higher, and then to give us a chance to get short higher up. Okay, so that push up in the dollar is helping the oil. You may well see a push up in the oil. If the strength is coming out of the dollar, then that gives the opportunity for the buyers, the bulls on the oil market, to step in and buy it at this price before any further weakening of the dollar sends that higher, because this is a divergent relationship with the dollar, seeing as it's traded in the dollar. So we are seeing a pull up in the gold, unsurprisingly. Divergent RSI down there, we talked about that at the weekend. And what we're also seeing is a strong Aussie. Let's push right up into resistance. Charts that get closer to the 200 EMA like that are always a little harder to trade. So we could well see 74, 75 now, but the risk-all ratio is limited because you've got high RSI and a major pivotal resistance in front of that. So if you're not in that, I personally would suggest you might want to stay aside, stay out of it. Alright, I do hope that helps, and I will see you at the next update. Alright, thanks very much, and bye for now.